Hello there, my name is Orencio Ruiz from Best Vision Accounting. I'm here today to speak to you about incorporation. Incorporation is one of the best things that anybody could do. It has different advantages. Today I'm going to be speaking to you about 3 of them. One of them is liability protection. Number 2, taxation efficiency. And number 3, you can do business on a larger scale. In my opinion, the most important aspect of being incorporated is liability protection. What does it mean and what does it entail? It means that when you do business as a separate entity, you're limiting the amount of risk that the owner could be taking at a different time. For example, if you're a constructor, you're building a house, you have an accident, if you're liability protected through an LLC or a corporation, all the liability will rest on that site and on that corporation. It means your personal accounts, your homes, your other salaries from your spouse or any other type of income that you would have would be protected from this activity. Liability protection is one of the biggest inventions of our lifetime, and we should all take advantage of it. Liability protection, once again, is what will protect you and your personal things from the corporate side. Number 2, the second biggest advantage of having a corporation is being able to have more efficient tax planning. Tax planning derives from different aspects in life. When you have a business, you might be taxed at different levels. For example, if you're a C corporation, you could be double taxed. If you're an LLC, your earnings could be taxed at the personal level with Social Security and Medicare, as well as income tax. Or if you become an S corporation and you qualify to be an S corporation, you're only going to be taxed at one level, which means you will be saving one step of taxation. The famous double taxation is what we mean when you get a C corporation or you get double taxed on the same income. So an S corporation will actually protect you from being double taxed. So having the flexibility in your entity to be an S corporation or an LLC as a pass-through will be very tax efficient, unless there is other variables added to the equation. But tax efficiency is one of the best things that having a corporation could do for you. And when I mean a corporation, it could be either limited liability company or a corporation treated as an S corporation or a C corporation. Okay, one more aspect of having a corporation is being able to do business on a larger scale. When you're an entrepreneur and you begin anything, when you have a corporation, it gives you more credibility. But at the same time, not only that, sometimes if you want to do business in a bigger environment, like for example, you want to sell to a school, you want to put your product for sale in a Publix, you want a product for sale in a large chain, they usually require you to be incorporated and sometimes for you to have a bond. So if you've been incorporated for a longer time, it gives you more credibility. It is not the time to go incorporate as soon as you want that big business. You have to be ready for that big business in your life. It doesn't come in one day, but one day it will come. Now, if you go ask somebody to do business with them and they require you to have a corporation and you tell them, okay, I will incorporate today, that will take credibility away from you. So your credibility is very important when you're trying to do business on a larger scale. So incorporating will be a good solution to have a longer term of credibility in your community and in all the areas that you're trying to serve.